Hi everybody, I'm Mike McCrory and this is Would You Make It? So I've got this leftover wood of various shapes and sizes and it's perfect for making a cutting board. So in this episode I'm going to make an edge grain cutting board. An edge grain cutting board is a little bit harder on the knives, but it's a very hard surface and it's very durable as a result. So let's get started.
I'm going to start by cutting this piece of maple in half so that each piece is about 18 inches long. And then I'll run it through the jointer to flatten and straighten the edge and one of the faces. And then I'll run it through the planer to get the desired thickness. And now after milling up the maple, I'm cutting it into strips that are about 1 3/4 inches wide. That'll be the thickness of the cutting board. Of course, the final cutting board won't be that thick because of planing and sanding that will have to take place. And this is a leftover piece of sipo. And I'm cutting this piece of sipo in half just so that I have the number of pieces that I need. And I have a wide piece of walnut to go down the middle. So I've got 3 types of wood in this cutting board: maple, walnut, and sipo. And now it's ready for glue up. I will apply an ample amount of glue to each piece and then clamp it all together. Now it's the next day. I've unclamped it and it's ready to be trimmed up on each end. Now I'm going to insert dowels into the sides. It's more for a decorative touch, but it will keep it a little stronger and help hold things together. And I'm using a walnut dowel. So this is the only thing that I had to purchase for this project because I didn't have any on hand. Everything else is made from leftover materials. And now I'll just glue up the holes and tap the dowels into place. I'm using a 1/2-inch round nose bit in the router to cut grooves into each end for fingers so that you could lift up the board. I think that's better than using feet so that I can use both sides of the cutting board. I also used a 1/4-inch roundover bit to round over the edges, but forgot to film that. Now I'm sanding the cutting board, and after doing this, I soaked it in water to raise the grain, let it dry, and then sanded it again, and then repeated that process one more time to get it ready for final finishing. And for the finish, I'm using cutting board oil. I apply it liberally, let it soak in overnight, and then sanded it lightly, and then applied it again the next day. Here's the finished product, so I gotta ask, would you make it?